Good evening and welcome to Freak Out to Chill Out. This evening we're going to do an attitude of gratitude meditation. And this arises from some research I was reminded of today about the neurobiological effects of gratitude. I got there. And it does actually impact on how our brain functions. So when we are grateful, our brain is much less self-focused, and is also our heart rate lowers. So our autonomic nervous system goes into a place of relax and recovery when we're feeling grateful. And the part of our brain that is focused on ourselves becomes less active. And so we become more other focused and less critical of ourselves, which is a pretty good outcome, really. And I originally thought not great things about the attitude of gratitude and the gratitude diary. So I thought I'd set myself an experiment, and this was a couple of years ago. Well, okay, if this is, let's give this a shot and see what's in it. And what I found was that sitting either in the evening or in the morning or in the middle of the day, whenever you do, to write down 3 things, and it doesn't need to be, a long list. When you write down 3 things that you're grateful for, I found that my mood changed. It changed from perhaps being resentful to a positive, open-minded state. And many of us are feeling resentful at the moment in the world of one thing or another. We're either feeling resentful towards governments around vaccinations or around social distancing or businesses closing down, or we're feeling resentful that the government's opening up businesses too early, or we're feeling resentful of conspiracy theorists, or the conspiracy theorists are feeling resentful of government. And that's not even to touch on the current race violence and crisis in America, or the Chinese threats of war, or the thoughts about Britain going back too early. So, everywhere we look, there's an opportunity to feel resentful. So I invite you to look a little closer to home, or maybe even more broadly if you want to, and find the reasons in your life, in your perspective, to feel grateful. I'm currently feeling grateful for having long-distance connections with my children, or my 2 elder children. I don't have to have very long-distance connection for my youngest, who lives with me. I'm currently feeling incredibly grateful for internet connections with my relatives and friends overseas and in different states. I'm feeling very grateful for people with opposite and different opinions to mine, because it invites me to reflect and it gives me a different perspective on my own opinions. And I'm even grateful for this somewhat tedious task of a final edit of an academic piece of work I've been working on for months. I'm in the last days, and every day I think this is the day I'm going to finish. So tomorrow will be the day I finish. But I'm so grateful for everything it has given me so far, not to mention all of the knowledge. I'm grateful for the friends I have in the complex that I live in, because I see them occasionally at social distancing distance, but I'm communicating with them quite often, and it gives me such a sense of belonging. So for you, Kate and Claire, who are there, thank you. And for Tracy and Paul, if you ever listen to this, thank you. And all other members of the book club, Laura, Natasha, Emma, thank you all so much. It's such a pleasure to know you and interact with you on a regular basis. So many things for me to be grateful for, and I'm sure I could go on, except this is not just about me, it's also about you and the things that you can find to be grateful for. So what I'm going to do this evening is take you through a relaxation, because again, a good way to put our conscious mind, particularly one that's a little bit complainy, which mine can be sometimes, at rest, is to do a relaxation, and it gets it out of the way. And then invite you to notice the things that you're grateful for, the people in your lives, and so on and so forth, and allow you to increasingly bathe yourself in an attitude of gratitude. And I do invite you, even at the beginning, and I will certainly remind you at the end, to think about taking up a practice of the 3 things that you're grateful for every day, and see what happens. Okay, so let's get comfortable in a relaxation position. Whether this is laying down or sitting up, it is entirely up to you. And if you've been doing this practice with me regularly, you will know that it's great to have supports underneath your knees, feet, lower back, perhaps even between your shoulder blades, underneath your neck and your head. A light blanket, a light covering over your eyes if that's appealing. And yes, get yourself comfy. And I'll have a sip of my tea, for which I'm very grateful. So once again, bringing your attention into your breath. Breathing in, I invite you to feel gratitude for your in-breath. Breathing out, I invite you to feel gratitude for the release that your out-breath can give you. Resting in the fullness of your breath and in the rhythm of your breath that suits your body. becoming aware of your whole body as it's lying on the floor or sitting on a chair or lying in a bed. Allow yourself to feel grateful for the body that you have as it is in this moment, without judgment, simply grateful for this body. And within this attitude of gratitude, notice your feet, your legs, and your hips. And as you breathe out, releasing any tension from the muscles and connective tissue. Awareness in the front of your torso, the back of your torso, and with an attitude of gratitude, as you breathe out, release any tension that you may be holding in the muscles and connective tissue of your entire torso, just as it is in this moment. Your fingers, hands, wrists, both arms and shoulders, shoulder girdle. With the same attitude of gratitude, exhale and release. Your neck and your throat. Your face and your scalp. Awareness in your whole body, and with an attitude of gratitude, exhale and release any tension that's still remaining in your muscles and connective tissue. And now sensing your whole face, your scalp, sensing your neck and your throat, your shoulders, your arms and hands. Not thinking, sensing, allowing the senses to direct you. Your torso, front and back. Sensing your legs and your feet. the whole front of your body, the whole back of your body. Sensing your right side, your left side. Sensing your whole body as it is in this moment. Radiant sensation. And now in this spaciousness, becoming aware of how you personally sense gratitude. Notice where you feel it in your body. Notice the nature of the sensation. How does it make your body feel? How does it make your mind feel? To feel grateful. Take a few moments to become intimately acquainted with gratitude for you. And now that you know what gratitude feels like, how it expresses itself in your emotions, in your body, and in your mind, continue focusing on these sensations of gratitude. This time allowing situations and people, relationships, pets, environments, for which you feel grateful, to arise in your mind. It might be a piece of cake that you've eaten today. Might be something as simple and beautiful as an angle or a shaft of light that's come through your window. Allow these images and sounds and memories arise freely. Allow these memories of people and places and things to settle. And return to the feeling of being immersed in gratitude. Welcome gratitude into your whole body now. The sensation of gratitude, allow it to flow through every cell and the spaces between. And now bringing your awareness back into your body. You may notice an experience of spaciousness, particularly in your mind. You may notice a lightness. Perhaps you even have a light smile on your face, an easy smile. As you begin to notice the movement of your body as you breathe, the touch of the clothes on your skin and your body on the surface beneath you. You may notice the sounds in the room and the sounds outside the room. You may feel the need to stretch your fingers, your toes, your arms and your legs. The invitation is for you to sense into what you need to do next. If you need to stay in the position you're in, allow yourself to sink in and be comfortable. If you would like to stretch, allow your whole body to stretch. Take a deep breath into your belly. Find the twists and turns and stretches that will enable you to come back into a fully awake, perhaps seated position. You may like to rub your hands together and cover your eyes. You may like to open your eyes into that warm darkness and allow them to be soothed. To massage through your forehead, through your scalp, to gently draw the hair away from your scalp. To massage around the edges of your ears, the hinges of your jaw, along your jaw and into your chin. Around your mouth, from the bridge of your nose along your cheekbones, a gentle massage. A little bit of self-care for the day. And then smooth from your forehead over your crown, over the back of your head, and off your shoulders 3 times. And if it feels comfortable for you, bring your hands together at your heart. May all beings be at peace. May we all live in the true peace of our own hearts. Wherever we are, whatever we believe. May we feel loved. Thank you. Thank you for joining me this evening. And I do invite you to start a gratitude journal and spend a little bit of time each day writing 3 things that you're grateful for. Whether it be in the morning or in the evening or in the middle of the day, matters not. It's an invitation to rewire your brain. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow night. And if there's anyone that you would like to share this with, feel welcome. Or if you'd like to donate, please feel free to contact me. Or go over to Splendor Yoga on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.